Hello everybody. Welcome back for some more Metal Gear Solid 5.
Good news from the support unit. They can now deliver support strikes to our areas of operation. Use your iDroid to designate a location for a strike. Just make sure you're not in the kill zone. I hate to tell the men they blew up the boss. After you've called in a strike, move away from the target location immediately. Also, like supply drops, strikes cost GMP. So once you don't put us in the red, remember what our real objective is.
Alright. So, last time, where did we end up? We did Where Did the Bees Sleep, which was supposed to be a very long mission, and I missed a lot of really interesting things in it, but, in that, we found Skullface, we got some really cool missile launcher thing, and we fought the Skulls. Let's see. There was also some sort of giant robot. But now, we're faced with these three, none of which are honestly, particularly story important. I'm gonna go ahead. Last time I decided I was going to listen to cassette tapes before missions, but I think it'd be better for us to just dive right into a mission. I think we should do that first, and then we'll listen to the cassette tapes afterwards to kind of let loose after that. So let's see. There's three commanders holding an emergency meeting here, and I can eliminate them or I can Fulton them out. There's this one that's eliminated a colonel, who is, well, he's going with some tanks. They're traveling along this route. Before they get to Dismassi-Laman, I will have to destroy the tanks, or I can destroy them at Dismassi-Laman, but we've been there before. That place is really hard. Oh, I still have stream starting soon text up. Thank you for telling me about that, because I totally missed that. Alright. So we'll have to destroy tanks for this one, a couple of tanks, and kill or Fulton a guy from this. Or there's this one, Back Up, Back Down, which is actually similar in that I have to destroy tanks and other fighting vehicles. This one is, all I really have to do is destroy one in order to beat it, but I get a better payout the more of them I destroy. It lasts for, well, I mean, I can leave the mission at any time and complete it as long as I have destroyed at least one. So all of these are kind of equally to me. They're all pretty good, but they're not great. I don't really have an opinion on which one I'd like to play. Do you guys have one you would like to see? Would you like to see me fight a whole bunch of vehicles that are all trying to get to a place before they can get there? Do you want to see me destroy a couple of tanks after finding out where they are, and eliminate a colonel who's traveling with them? Or do you want me to eliminate 3 commanders of key Soviet units holding an emergency meeting at Wialo Village here? Notice that this mission is way bigger than Wialo Village. If I miss the meeting, I'll have to track them all down individually. And you know what, that one can be kind of interesting, because they are all very different from each other in how you have to approach them. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion? Are there any of these that you'd like to see? Go in numerical order. Alright, I can do that.
This contract comes from a rebel guerrilla faction in Afghanistan. They've gotten wind of a rare meeting between 3 Soviet commanders running key units in the region. The location is Wialo Village.
This information comes from a mole planted within the Soviet's Arab Support Organization. The guerrillas see this as a one-of-a-kind chance to weaken the Soviet forces in one stroke. But if they act themselves, it'll expose the existence of their mole. That's why this job falls to us. The request is simple. Eliminate the 3 pigs, by any means. If these commanders are as good as they say, it'd be a shame to kill them. But I leave that decision up to you.
Alright. Notice there are obtainable skills and blueprints. I can get a whole bunch of really nice stuff in this mission, but I'm probably not going to get most of it. This mission is huge. But like, and by it's huge, I mean, like, this is the place the meeting takes place. It's going to take place probably in, I think probably right here. I'm fairly certain it takes place right in this exact spot. But like, they're having a meeting in this village somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's right there. But, there are a whole bunch of other places. This one is interesting because this is where we rescued Miller. And there's actually a whole bunch of prisoners in this village that are not really essential to the mission. I could rescue them, but I really don't want to. Because this place is really hard to sneak around in already, and they have so many more security guards this time. Let's see. Waksin Barracks here. You have seen this place. This is where we rescued the, the bionic specialist. If you remember, I Fultoned him out right here, I think. I Fultoned him out through the roof. So we've seen this place too. And we have also seen this village. This is one of the first places we went to in the game, but we didn't see it for very long. Because I got out of there as soon as I could, but we did see the exact building I think that took place in. So, let's see, where do I want to drop? It kind of looks like, and I could be wrong, I don't know this place super well, but it kind of looks like if I dropped right here, I could travel this way, go right behind this encampment here, and manage to get to the fort without having to pass by any of the outposts at all. It kind of looks like it. I don't know. Oh, I could also do that if I dropped here. Looks like. Maybe. Not sure about the, I'm not sure about the height right here. The height difference. But that would be a lot closer. If I dropped here, that would be a really long hike. I do probably want to get there as soon as possible, so I'll drop in here. Still really bloody from fighting the skulls. No, not fighting the skulls. Is that what we did last? I don't remember. We still don't have anybody else we can play as right now. Notice it does say character. We can play as other characters in this game. Let's see. You think you missed a stream? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you were there for the last one. I think. I uninstalled a couple of mods since last time. The one of which was the overhaul for the Camo Index overhaul. So these are a lot simpler now. Oh, you don't think you saw him? Oh, he's I3 Flames. I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see. This is kind of a cheat. You can actually just change into different clothes and change back. And then that gets rid of all the blood. Blood can actually impact you negatively. They can see you a little more easily if you're covered in blood, unless you're hiding amongst bodies or something. Let's see. I got this sneaking suit because, well, I already showed you that, I guess. Let's see. Oh, did I show this off? I think I did. It's pretty great, though. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just use this because there's a good chance I'm gonna end up fighting. I should use it for funsies. You know what? I'll tell you right now. This mission does not have any cutscenes in it. Oh, but then if a cutscene does happen, I'll be wearing it for a cutscene. D-Dog is still a puppy. I don't know if I want to be wearing the Solid Snake outfit in the chance that there's going to be a cutscene. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I have a feeling there's not going to be a cutscene, though. There might be one. If there is one, it'll probably have to do with D-Dog. I don't know. Let's see. Do it when you know there's a cutscene. Oh no. Alright, I can do that, I guess. If you really want to see that version of Snake in a cutscene. Let's see, what do I want? I want an assault rifle with a suppressor is what I want. So, I'm gonna keep going with that. We've got a machine gun now. We've got a rocket launcher now. Grom 11. We don't get that honeybee, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. And we've got this thing, and I understand why I have this thing now. I said I wasn't supposed to have this thing yet, but I have it because it's tied to my online account, and I'm online right now. That's why I have this. And this is a rocket launcher that fires Fultons. So it's kind of cheap, and like I could use this right now, I guess. I could try to use this to capture, well no, they'll probably be indoors. It'll probably be easier if I just use the sniper rifle. I'm gonna use this. This would be so much better. It'd be so much funnier. I've got pistols and submachine guns, but tranq pistol would be really useful right now. Burkov could be useful. A suppressed lethal pistol. If I'm just gonna eliminate them all, which I'm probably not because I'm bringing the Fulton thing. I can't think of anything I'd need a lethal pistol for in particular. So I guess I'll just go with this loadout. Any other stuff? I guess I could use this. This isn't going to be useful for anything but online. I guess I'll bring it. You win 100% tranq during your first run. I don't really do that. I do sort of do that. I like to use non-lethal for the most part. But sometimes it's more fun, and sometimes it's usually a lot easier to fight lethally. Plus there's some things you can only do with lethal weapons, like if you wanted to, say, blow something up, or destroy their communications stuff. You could do that with an explosive, but it's a lot quieter to do it with a lethal weapon. Yeah, I think this is the way I'm gonna go. Let's do this. Let's do this at night. I did the last mission at night too. I have to be a little bit careful because there's another system I haven't even talked about. The game sort of reacts to the way that you play. I'll talk more about that in a minute.
The 3 Soviet commanders are meeting at Davialo Calais. The mission is to eliminate all 3. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck.
Alright.
I've sent the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
I wonder when the meeting is taking place. So these are our targets. They're all wearing berets, so they're gonna be easy to notice.
Be careful down there, boss.
Well, it just does the normal one. I'm pretty sure. Like, if you look at his weapons, they're all normal weapons. I don't know why they'd make a low poly version of the, I'm gonna get these. I know I just interrupted myself because these are really, really useful, actually, for trank weapons. If you want ammunition for trank guns, that's the thing that you need. It's Golden Crescent. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was talking about. The Time Pass SIG, the Phantom Cigar. I don't know why they would do a low poly version of that. They probably... It probably would be. Maybe I'll use that later. So, what was the thing I was gonna talk about? Oh yeah. So, if you notice on the map screen, on the right side, there's like a Fulton thing, there's like a balloon, and then there's a helmet, and there's a camera, and there's a gun, and there's a crescent moon, and crosshairs. Those are indicators of the revenge system. In the game, enemies are sort of geared up to deal with you. As you do things to infiltrate these bases, these outposts and things, it notices. The game takes notice, and the enemies take notice, and they begin trying to react to that in various ways. So, for example, if I go in at night a lot, one thing that they like to do, or one thing that they'll start to do, is they'll start using what is it? They'll start using night vision goggles and flashlights more often. They'll be geared up with that when I go in next time. Or not next time, but they'll start getting more of those as I do more of that. That's how the game ramps up in difficulty while still being fairly non-linear. You get a whole bunch of missions to do at once, and they will steadily get more difficult each time, regardless of what order you do them in. Even if you go back and play earlier missions, they'll be much more difficult because of the way it ramps up difficulty, reacting to the way you play. I think I hear a vehicle. Is that one of them? It must be. Nah, I better not scare them away. Dang it, I forgot to bring C4. Dang it, I need that. Oh well. I could call for it, but it'd take a while to get here. And I'm in a bit of a hurry. Oh crap, they're gonna hear that. That's one of them.
That's one of the targets.
If you're hearing Navi, it's because that's my phone. I need to silence that, but I am very busy right now. Where's he going? Dang it, I can't see him. Oh, was I wrong? No, he's going into a different building. He's not coming here at all. You know what? I'm gonna do this anyway. It could alert them. I hope not. My R&D team is having a spat. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was so... this is so intense. Oh no. I did alert them. I think they may have called off the meeting. I hope not. At the very least, they're searching for me. I really don't need that right now.
There's the target. This is the commander of the platoon stationed at Shago Village.
So if I... Shago Village. So if I don't get him here, he'll go back here. Admittedly, that's a village we haven't really seen. So it could be interesting. I hear somebody in this building. A couple of people. Yeah, they're really searching for... Whoa, that guy's a rocket launcher. Uh-oh. That's not good. Why is he shooting?
Where are your friends? Spit it out. Speak.
That's the target.
Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Oh crap.
First target extracted. Good. Now for the other two.
Oh, they're leaving. Great. Wait, maybe not. No, yeah, he is. Missed opportunity to use the rocket launcher at point blank. Yeah, but I really didn't want them to actually know where I was.
That's the predicted route the targets will take. Where to ambush them is up to you.
So is the meeting called off, is what I want to know. Like, is that guy still gonna come here? Because if so, I don't want to leave. Not that I'm gonna have to go back over here, but I'm still gonna have to get this guy and ugh. Oh, wait, crap. No, that was the guy. That was the guy that's here. So we are gonna have to go here. I don't even know which guy we got. It must have been the guy for Wegallo Village here. Wait, I hear a vehicle. And that one's moving pretty fast, so I guess they must be heading back to Waksin. That's good. I actually kind of wanted to show that guy. I kind of wanted to show that guy back at Waksin, because he's pretty interesting there. His way that he kind of entrenches himself. So I've let things cool off enough, I think. As much as they're going to. Wait. Did I just see... No, there's no guards. I still haven't shown off any more of Shago Village in that one building. That's really funny. I just really don't like sneaking around in there. It's too congested. It's really hard to see where all the enemies are. Too many points of entry and exit. Well, too many points of entry, I guess. It's actually probably easier if they're separated. Sheep.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's very important. It's actually not very important at all. Hey, I see you. I probably have enough sheep. I don't really want to use my suppressor up. It is important if you name one of them Sean. Sean the sheep. Alright. I mean, I can't really do that. There's not really a whole lot that you can do with the animals that you capture. But I honestly don't know what the point is of catching animals. I still don't know what the point is of catching animals. Other than that you can get emblem parts and stuff. and heroism for it. Alright, so there's that camp there. I don't want to bother with it. I just want to pass right by. Yeah, you get the zoo at home. I didn't know if I wanted to make that a surprise or not. But also the, also like, it doesn't really do anything anyway. But, anyway. We'll get there when we get there.
Whoa, whoa!
It'll be, I feel like with that, when you say it like that, it builds it up too much. It's really not that, it's not as cool as it sounds. But we'll get to it when we get to it. No guards. But there are guards. They're just all in here. Unfortunately for them, they think there's only one way in. Oh hey, I just Samba. How's it going? You know, there's something I forgot to do. Let me just boot something up really quick. It may not even work. We'll see. It's taking a while to start. Okay, there's an update. Don't update now. Alright. So I've got to connect. So, say hi to my bot. I have a cardboard bot. He helps me moderate the channel a little bit, and he also does things like polls, which I would show off, but I don't really. There's nothing to really vote on right now. But he can run things like that for me. I just thought I would boot him up and get him working, so I don't know why I just Samba coming in made me think of that. Yep, I named him. I named him a cardboard bot. He's actually made using AnkBot. ANKH. So he has all of those functionalities if you want to look those up or whatever. I can, oh, they're all kind of on alert now. Does that guy have... No, I'm pretty sure he just had an AMMRS or something. Oh, crap. That's not what I want. I do not want them to know I'm right here. Also, Ankbot is tallying your, he is tallying your loyalty. So, like, if you watch, if you follow, stuff like that, you gain XP. And, XP really doesn't do anything yet. I haven't really figured out what I want it to do yet. Like, all I have is, you can only post links if you have enough XP. But it doesn't take much to get there. So I was hoping it would be easier to approach from this angle, but then I almost got caught. Now I'm not actually sure. So, I'm pretty sure of where he is, just on memory of where he's been before. He's probably in the same place. Not sure if I should pretend not to know. You want to see my strats? Oh, crap. Crap. Just too late. Slightly. What? They just blew up that guy. Holy crap. That guy was asleep and they killed him. Thank you for your noble sacrifice. So I know where I thought he was, but he's not there. I thought he would be up there, sitting on the roof of the building, but I don't see him. Was I wrong? Did he not come back here? Is he still... It could be that he's still down here somewhere. Or he just could be somewhere else in the mission, and I just... Or I could have forgotten, or... I don't know. I don't know where he is. I just know where I expect him to be. He's not there. He's not among them.
That's the target's predicted field of movement. The target should be somewhere in that area.
Копыта 234! Мы осмотрели сектор, ничего не нашли. Отзываем поиск. Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте наготове. Конец связи.
Wait. Oh, I thought I saw a shadow moving, but no, that's... Okay. What is this guy? There's somebody over here, like, somewhere in this area. But I don't see them. I don't really understand where they are. There's a guy. But that's not him. Crap. That's him. I was right. He just was a lot closer to that dome than I was expecting, I guess. Oh, I gotta wait. I gotta wait now. Because I can't Fulton him during a sandstorm. He might die. I guess I could do it anyway, and if that kills him, then I still complete the mission. And then they have no idea where I am because there's a sandstorm. There's a chance that he actually would still successfully be Fulton, too. Do I want to risk it? Screw it.
КП, это Зоя 4. Источник неизвестен. Прием! Это КП, понял. Всем подразделениям.
Target extracted. Only one left.
Okay. If I can find that crack. There's a crack that I can use to get down. Oh, well, no, okay, never mind. Yeah, I gotta go down this way. Yeah, there's the crack. Yeah, Fulton launcher is pretty great. Strangely enough, it's not rank restricting either. I kind of expected it to be. At least I don't think it's rank restricting. And the target's here. Oh. Ugh. Well, let me just run my horse right into that barbed wire. I'm sure he appreciates that. Hold on, there's a diamond I gotta collect. There were a whole bunch in that camp, but I just don't want to. I don't want to have to try to go after those diamonds and just end up getting caught a whole bunch. We're having to fight everybody. You know what? You know what? I probably should. I don't know if I had to get off my horse to do it. I probably didn't. But I needed to reload that. Oh, I thought that was an animal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there a way? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I travel to here, and I can travel through here, and then the base is here. So, it's as easy as A, B, C. I thought, but that is a cliff that I don't see any way of scaling. Can I climb this? No. Couldn't make this easy on me, huh? I don't know how long a drop that is. Fortunately, there was a cliff to slide down. There's not really very many guards. But that one has a pretty nice gun. Oh, I didn't see that guy. That guy's got a pretty nice gun too. Nobody saw it. Wait. Oh. That was completely unnecessary. I thought I was gonna have to drop down there. Alright. And here is A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of a long way to these locations. Maybe I should get a tape playing. I don't know why I get off my horse before I do everything. I don't really think about it. Let's see, what's an important one?
Once word of Big Boss's return starts traveling, that'll be our true deterrent against Cypher. In other words, no one will dare to come gunning for you. How do you figure? Cypher lacks a large-scale fighting force. PFs are the perfect tool for them. But those PFs revere you, the legendary Big Boss. If Cypher killed you now, they wouldn't take it lying down. Maybe they'd even go looking for revenge, but they definitely wouldn't keep doing Cypher's dirty work, even if it put their lives at stake. That's why it's no longer a benefit to Cypher to get rid of you. The very fact that you're alive is our greatest defense against Cypher.
Nice to know. It'll buy us some time while we get back to full strength.
Just keep in mind that what I'm saying is generalizing a lot. In practice, the PFs around the world don't know your face. Just declaring that you're Big Boss won't be enough to convince them. And if they see you as an enemy, they'll come at you with everything they've got.
Some hero.
That's why you need to bring them back to Mother Base. Show them on your terms that you really are the one and only Big Boss. Once you've proven that, they won't hesitate to join us.
I guess that wasn't a real important one.
Whoa, whoa.
Maybe it doesn't work on wolves. Alright. So, it's still quite a ways, but I'm afraid to start another cassette tape. Probably should have started a longer one earlier. I didn't see anyone in that tower, but just to be safe, thought I ought to get over the side. I don't know what happened to my camera there. Actually, I think we may have been to this place before. Yeah, we have been here before. Actually, this is an interesting opportunity, because I am fairly certain that the Kids in America tape is in that base. I hear it. I hear it right now. It's there. I think the reason that it wasn't there before, I think I missed. I think he noticed that I missed too. I'm running low on ammo. This place is really well defended. There's actually one other tape I want to get here too, which is making me really consider just dropping another tank. Because I really don't want to sneak around looking for cassette tapes. And there's another one I want to get there. Let me make sure there's none out here. Okay, there's none out here, but there is one here that I'll have to watch out for. And it's daylight now. That guy has an RPG too. I think you're right. I think they have RPGs because I keep dropping tanks. I think I gotta sneak in this time. Like, I used a tank last time. I gotta show what this is actually like. Huh. Well, I have limited ammo and suppressors. I could call for a drop, but... Where would I drop it? I could drop it on this guy's head. I don't know if he's gonna move. But... And I'd also have to go and collect it up there, but that might be okay. That'd be a good spot to scout things out. So yeah. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
A Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
There are my supplies. It's a good scouting spot anyway. Oh, there were mice. I can get the mice. A good successful drop. Yep. More suppressors, more trank darts, even more Fulton things. Do I really want this guy? I guess he's okay. But that'll let everybody know that I'm here. Potentially. I think I'll take a risk. I really want to use this spot for scouting. So if they don't notice, I don't want them waking up on me. Could have killed him, I guess, but it's not usually my style. Boy, that guy... Just the fact that that guy has an RPG just makes me think I probably need to take that guy out. Just take him down. I thought this would be a good scouting spot, but I can't see anything from here. Still, I'm pretty sure, I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure the tape that I want, one of the tapes that I want is right here. And the other one is right in there. Okay. Ugh. Maybe from a different angle. Truth is, he's probably in that building. I don't know exactly where. Can't be that guy, right? Nah, no beret. He's got to be in that building. There. Jeez, they're just so... They're patrolling it so well. Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades might help. Or I did resupply on this. Just get those guys. By the time I get there, they'll be asleep. I think I'll be fine if I drop down. Yeah. That's... Oh, great. Or maybe I should have stayed up there and just tranked more people. And since they noticed some people sleeping, oh, there's a sandstorm. Fortunately for me, but unfortunately for me, it's during the daytime, so I can't see anything. I can see about as well with the night vision goggles as I can without. Was I right about this? I think it's supposed to be here, I thought. Oh, it's here. Here it is.
Обнаруженная угроза. Всем быть начеку. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте максимально осторожны. Конец связи.
Got it. Their base-to-base communication network is still down from last time I was here. Very fortunate sandstorm. There's a good chance I'm about to get caught. Why do I have a feeling somebody's about to come in here? No? That's a pretty good guess, really.
Всем боевым группам. Это КП. Боевые посты.
Someone was about to go in there and they saw me instead.
Target extracted. We'll let the client know he's been dealt with. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Holy crap! Someone fired a rocket at me.
We can't let them follow you. Throw off the enemies on your tail first.
Whoa! Whoa!
All right, the coast is clear. Mission complete.
So I hadn't shown that off before, but you can actually start a mission and finish a mission from free roam.
Mission complete. Phew, at least you made it out in one piece.
I don't think I've ever done that mission well. But I don't know, I think I did alright. I just didn't get a very high grade.
Ocelot got the details of the meeting out of that commander. It seems you've been doing your job just a little too well, boss. The Soviets have begun reinforcing the 40th Army's units in Afghanistan, sending in more men and new equipment. While things haven't exactly been easy for us up till now, they're about to get even tougher.
So, about emblems. Actually, I'll talk about that in just a second.
Boss, we're finally ready to put together a combat unit. Staff assigned to the unit will be dispatched as mercenaries to conflict zones. That should guarantee us a stable source of income. MERT deployment allows you to send combat unit staff on relatively easy missions suited to the unit's level. There's little risk, but the rewards are low too. However, there are also contracts known as dispatch missions that offer a higher risk and reward. Give your orders to undertake these missions using your iDroid. We've established a sickbay on the new medical platform. Staff who come back with wounds, diseases, or PTSD can be treated there. If we need any other platforms, feel free to issue the construction order from your iDroid.
Mother Base is building up quite a lot. Alright. Garnet K9. Huh. Crimson K9.
Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men, our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here.
Thought I already got that message, but okay. Stallion. Okay. Oh, there was some new skill that I didn't read. Oh well. Alright. Merc deployment function. It wants me to look at this. Unit functions are added to when you establish new units or unit reaches a certain level. Yeah, I just heard about
This is
that.
important. We have reports of a cracked sniper at large in the Afghan wilderness. The Soviets call this sniper Tihi. Quiet. There are never any sightings, and only corpses are left behind. The Soviets have already lost a number of officers. You'd, best watch your step.
I love quiet too, but we'll get to that in just a second. I was in the middle of talking about I think it's here. Code names. So I found out what these mean. Just looking through the menus, I got a much better understanding. So like, the reason I was getting chick rating for everything, or chick code name for everything, was just because that's what you get at first, until it decides to give you other stuff. As you do more stuff with these things, it'll change your code name to match what your playstyle has been lately. Not what your playstyle was for that mission, but just lately. So like, I think I got, I think for a while I was Doberman. It's because I was using assault rifles a lot. And the reason I was getting, what was it, Tortoise, is because I was using vehicles a lot. Have I gotten anything else? I guess considering that these are still question marks. Oh no, there's a reason those are still question marks, never mind. But yeah, these are what you can get as code names for just different playstyles. Mostly it's just using a specific kind of weapon a lot. What I just got was Octopus, which is using non-lethal weapons. So I've been using non-lethal weapons a lot. This is what that means. The things to go for are the Fox and Foxhound code names, of course. But to get those, you know, complete them without getting caught, or complete them without getting caught and also not killing anyone. I'm not that good at this game. I've gotten that before. I have gotten Foxhound before, but I don't get that very often. Let's see, what else was there to talk about, or to do? I guess there's no reason I couldn't just go ahead and accept these rewards. Alright, and I have a bunch of new things I can develop. Holy crap. I have a lot of new things I can develop. Alright, wow, that's a nice grenade launcher. I can also call for supply drops, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. What else? What else? I was gonna listen to some cassette tapes, I think. Oh, and there's also side ops. I haven't done any of those yet. What I'd really like to do is I'd really like to go to Mother Base right now. I'm really thinking I might do that. Is there anything like really nearby though? Nope. Oops. Alright. So, I'm not currently there. Where am I right now? I'm close to Shigo Kalai. I didn't even go anywhere. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any main missions around here. I think it would be better for me to go back to the helicopter.
Roger.
I guess I could have rode the horse, but... Oh, right, yeah. You guys reminded me. I did forget. I am in free roam right now. I could just listen to cassette tapes and wander around gathering people for my mother base. But
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. I'm stationed at LZ.
no, it wasn't too late.
Gaining altitude.
Seems quieter than it should be. But oh well.
Departing.
What? Fighting is broken out. What's going on? Let's go to our new medical platform. What's going on with my staff? Why are they fighting? I must have extracted somebody who's violent. Might have to fire somebody.
Again. You see that in the movies? That's an automatic. Don't bother trying to dampen the recoil. You do that with a revolver. We Diamond Dogs are now a force to be reckoned with. We've got the world's attention. We're not some tribal militia. So don't act like one. You will learn how a real soldier fights. You will forget everything Hollywood taught you. And if I catch you doing something else, you'll know it. Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. That was some fancy shooting. Pretty good.
So, I said to go to the medical platform, but I'm on the command platform. Oh well.
Welcome home, boss.
Thank you. So anyway, we went to the wrong platform. I really wanted to go to the medical platform, and there was kind of a reason for that. First, let me wash all this blood that you can clearly see off. You know, I didn't know that the blood splatter actually didn't show up when you're in MGS1 Snake, but it doesn't apparently. Excuse me. just gonna shower with this rocket launcher on. There is a very quick solution to getting where I want. Oh, I don't want that. To getting where I want, if I can please. Okay. This is the fast travel system in this game. If you find these orange platforms, which are all over the open world as well, if you take the stickers off of the poles, you can actually like have yourself delivered as a cardboard box to places. But you have to have the right sticker for the place to go there, although you have all the ones from Mother Base by default. So, the medical platform I wanted to go to just because it's interesting, mostly. There's this thing down here. There's a cage. Why is there a cage? Who knows? Anyway. There's also, you know, all these medical buildings, and there's all kinds of stuff. You can do target practice if you want. I'm not going to. I never do the target practice stuff if I can help it. Because I hate that stuff. It's really not very fun. It doesn't tell you where the targets are at all. Huh? What could this be? Nothing. It's currently a work in progress. Doesn't this look suspicious? Anyway, I guess we won't be seeing that for a while. Alright, what else is there? I haven't shown off really any of these platforms. So there's another way to get around Mother Base that's pretty fun. It's not as quick, but it's pretty fun.
Roger.
And that's just to take the helicopter.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Let's see. No, I guess I don't have that other thing yet, but, let's see, what else is there to show that would be really interesting? I guess I'll go to the R&D platform, I guess. That could be fun. And while on the way, let's listen to that new cassette tape we got.
A sniper known as Quiet
What?
is
It's
lurking
something
in the
music.
Afghan wilderness. This Quiet has performed a string of hits on Soviet officers. The attacks always occur in the same area, but sweeps of the area turn up no traces whatsoever. They've even posted guards, but they never spot a thing. And then before you know it, another body's lying on the ground. You ever heard of someone who operates like that? No matter how still and silent a person tries to be, they always create some kind of ripple. Be it breathing, a heartbeat, eating, excreting, body temperature, sweat. If this sniper can really vanish completely, that's just not human. I guess Quiet is the right name. But what is Quiet's objective? The local guerrillas wouldn't use this kind of tactic. I just can't see them hiring some superhuman mercenary. And the Soviet officers who've been killed, well, they were all opposed to or skeptical of the secret weapons development being conducted in the area. Sure, they were a problem for those supporting it, but the Soviets have nothing to gain by killing them. So we have an assassin with superhuman combat skills who isn't working for the guerrillas or the Soviets. Miller has a theory that this sniper is a hitman for Cypher. He thinks it's time we silence Quiet for good. But I'm against the lethal treatment. I say we bring the sniper back alive and break that silence. Because even if this Quiet doesn't say a word, there's still plenty we can learn. Just remember this, boss. If our hunch is right, you'll be on this sniper's hit list too. If things seem a little too quiet when you're in the field, watch out. Quiet's out there somewhere. And if possible, this is one sniper I want back here breathing.
Well, that was ominous. So this is my new R&D platform. I think I got it last time, but I didn't show it off. So, I don't know if you noticed, but you could totally travel all over this base on foot. I really wouldn't recommend it. It's a really bad idea, because it'll take you a very long time. Even as long as this trip was, it's not, like... You can also drive, there are jeeps. This place is really, really big, though. I don't know, I just kind of want to show off Mother Base, and I also wanted an excuse to listen to some cassette tapes, because, you know, we gotta do that at some point, because...
I had the R&D team analyze the Honeybee. How?
For a lot of
The
stories.
CIA wanted it with everything intact. They took it apart to look at it. Then they put it back together. Everything intact. That's the R&D boys, all right. Turns out the Honeybee's homing capabilities are a cut above previous manpads. It can detect a broad range of infrared wavelengths, and even ultraviolet for supplementary guidance. Hence the name, huh? Right. Honeybees rely on UV light to fly. With this device, flares don't do the target any good. That's why the Soviets are losing so many gunships, and why the CIA was so desperate to get it back. It wasn't just about preventing the Soviets from devising countermeasures. What if the likes of Iran got their hands on it? American aircraft would be put at risk too. We can use this tech to develop our own portable missile. That'll give us a huge advantage. It'll take a little time before the analysis results can be applied to actual implementation. But we'll keep moving with the research.
Let's see. This one should be interesting.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus.
Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves. By the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half gulag, half hero sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
So, now we finally know the story behind Shalashashka, something that was in Metal Gear Solid 1. Let's see. I really want to listen to just one more. But I guess this would be good too.
Why put Mother Base in the Seychelles?
We're at the center of the world here.
We're all the way out in the Indian Ocean.
Come on. Lebanon, Sri Lanka, East Timor, and Africa. From here, our reach extends to conflict zones the world over, including Afghanistan, of course.
So it's prime real estate for a mercenary.
Exactly. Latin America isn't as close as I'd like, but we have Amanda and her people to help in that department. And besides, the Seychelles government owes us a favor.
Owes us?
The Seychelles has strong ties to the east, which the west wanted to shake up. It came to a head 3 years ago, in an attempted coup. It was a force of South African mercenaries, with U.S. backing behind the scenes. They were only platoon size, but South Africa is home to some heavy PFs. Too much for the Seychelles to handle. In the end, they accepted help from the Tanzanian army, and quelled the coup. We set up the deal and handled on-site tactical instruction. That led to some training work for the Seychelles military. And when we put down a mutiny within their forces, well, we made a lot of people happy. They don't pay us. They just let us have a piece of their offshore territory on the promise we'll come running if something else happens.
So we're bodyguards, too.
It's a good setup. We can only take Mother Base so far here. We'll have to find somewhere else when this place starts getting big.
Aren't you being a little hasty?
Nothing hasty about it. You're back with us now.
Still 2 more tapes in that set, but I think it's just about time for us to do something else. You know, I don't want to spend too long on that. Wait, why is this taking so long? What is it doing? Is it taking me somewhere? Did I tell it to take me somewhere? I just wanted to go back to the ACC. Okay, there we go. That was taking a distressingly long time. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see, what is there to develop? Just trying to develop really essential stuff for later. I'll probably want that. Really don't need most of the other stuff. Alright, and I've got combat deployment missions now. my GMP on the left side is actually in the red now. Because I'm spending so much money, but I have so much money from online, from my online account, that it doesn't really matter. Unless I end up disconnecting from the internet, or disconnecting from the server. But that probably, hopefully won't happen. Alright, so, like Ocelot said, oh, I can send people on these missions, but I actually only have one person in the combat unit. So, I need to fix that. There we go. Oh, I can get an upgrade to the Phantom Cigar, which I think just gives me more of them. No, effect duration up too. Okay, I'm probably gonna need that then. Alright. So combat deployment missions. Now I should have an actual combat unit. So yeah. If I do this, I'll get the Geist P3 blueprint, I'll get some materials and some volunteers and some GMP. Like that's, you can see those at the bottom left, the yellow. So that's kind of the benefit of doing combat deployment missions. They're just like the outer ops from Peace Walker, except that you can't watch them happen. You just get the results. And that's it. And they don't actually have like something that represents it either. You just see success or failure, and some people get hurt and stuff like that. And that was all I had the staff for. I can only do that one. That was my entire combat unit staff that I sent on that one mission. Wow. Okay. So you guys said numerical order, so that'll be this one next. Or I should quickly take a look at what side ops are available. A stone arm blueprint, that would be useful. And then I want to do this one pretty soon. Pretty soon. But I think it would be better for me to do a main mission right now.
Dismasi Laman was full of Mujahideen, the Hamid fighters. Then suddenly they disappeared overnight, and the Soviets moved right in. I guess the old fort is still in good enough shape that the Soviets want to use it as is. This means that the battalion commander stationed in Sakai village, a lieutenant colonel, is moving his operations room to the fort. Word is, he's an excellent leader. With him stationed at Smasi Fort, the Soviet forces in the area will operate all the better. And according to the client's information, he'll be bringing a tank unit to the fort as well. We don't know the redeployment date or the route they'll take, but there must be some planning documentation where the colonel is. You have two objectives: eliminate the colonel and stop the tank deployment. Counting on you, boss.
This one is not gonna be the easiest thing. Thing is, I kind of know all the information I need to about it, I guess, but I think I'll go in from this side. I need to go into Sakai village because that's where the intel file is that'll tell me what I need to know. I'm gonna stop being Solid Snake, and gonna equip, I mean, either the sneaking suit or... It's fun being, you know, in this other stuff too. By the way, fun fact, most of these camouflage things give you a little bit of camo index value, I guess, somewhere. But this one doesn't. It says that you can. Oh wait, not that one. Not that one. It's Splitter. This one actually doesn't do anything. It says when operating vehicles or weapon emplacements, it makes you blend in. But from what I've read, it actually doesn't give you any benefit in those situations at all. It just does nothing. And that's it. So that's fun. I mean, if you really want me to, I'll keep playing the whole dang thing as Solid Snake, but I'd rather not. I like Tiger Stripe, personally. What would probably be most effective right now is just wearing the sneaking suit, but... Sandy surfaces or greenery. I could wear the Naked Snake fatigues. He's being so... Yeah, I kind of figured. Sand or soil. Or red soil for that one. I think rocky surfaces is going to be the most useful here. So, I have a combat unit now. So I can actually play as my combat unit soldiers instead, if I want to. I can have them wear a balaclava or not. And they can wear all the same stuff. In fact, there's a couple more things that only Diamond Dog soldiers can wear. These I got from my online account. I can have them wear a swimsuit. If I want. I can do that. It's not recommended. But I can do that. You can even make them wear a balaclava or SP headgear with it. SP headgear also does not. Oh, it says it protects the head from impact incurred, but I don't think it actually does anything. And no, you can't have Snake in a swimsuit. Oh yeah, you can see it there, Megalodon. And the swimsuits are called Megalodon, and this is just swimsuit. I thought it had a different name, but I guess it doesn't. It's kind of weird. They have gloves and like all this other stuff for that swimsuit. So I had my sneaking suit mod. I mentioned that before. It only applies to Snake. So like this is what the sneaking suit looks like in vanilla. It's not too bad, but I just don't really like how the shoulders are so big, and the thighs too. So really, mostly all my my mod really does. It does take up the collar. It does make the collar a little bit bigger, but it also makes the thighs and the shoulders smaller. Let's see. So there's a benefit to playing as these guys. If you do really well on a mission, which I don't really expect to this time, they can get medals, and the medals can improve their abilities, which can make your combat units stronger, higher level, and can make their personal abilities better too. So you can see he has A+ in combat there, or in the combat unit aptitude there, and this guy has like a D rank. He sucks, but this guy is, you know, A+ rank. He also is a gunman, which means he has longer reflex mode, which would matter if I had reflex mode turned on. So yeah, I could play as this guy. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I haven't decided yet. If you guys want me to, I will. But I think instead I'm just gonna play as Snake, because I like playing as Snake. I'm gonna equip this Grom 11 here, because I'm gonna need it. When can we play as Billy? When can we... Good question. So anyway. The grenade launcher. Let's see. Do I want to bring a grenade launcher, or do I want, like, an actual gun? I'm probably not gonna just fight my way through this. Not through the whole thing, anyway. I'm gonna fight my way through part of it. I'm planning on it. But I'm gonna be sneaking through part of it. I can just make them really not want to catch me. That's what I'll do. I will sneak by them by making them very convinced that they don't want to catch me. That's how that works. Gosh, I need that. This wouldn't hurt either. Alright. I guess that's good. I don't want to spend too long on my preparation, I guess. I already did, I think.
This mission has 2 objectives. Eliminate the Colonel scheduled to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakrai village and search for the Colonel and his deployment plans.
So...
That's the village where the target is stationed. You should start your search there.
There's kind of some things that are just usually true in these missions. Sort of the #1 rule is that if you have a really important person you're gonna have to kill or extract, that person is probably almost always going to be wearing a fighting has broken out. Hold on, I gotta deal with this situation here. A bunch of fighting keeps breaking out. It's putting people in the medical bay all the time. And I don't like it. This guy's unsanitary, but that's okay, I guess. This guy, just screw you. Just get out of there. I don't care about you. That guy's inciting violence. I don't need him. This guy either. Someone died? Oh my gosh, I gotta get rid of all these guys. Hi, Kojima. Okay, and these people are sick, or, like, hurt, or whatever, because of all these troublemakers. Fire Kojima. Can I actually do that? I actually can, I think. No thank you. Oh, nice. They already finished that, that deployment mission. Oh, crap, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe I should get rid of the disease one, too. Probably. They weren't immediately causing problems, but without having people like diplomats, you're right, I probably should get rid of those guys too. Assignment from the southern government of a divided state located in Europe. Northern militia has repeated incursions into the DMZ, demilitarized zone. Eliminate the militia and restore the DMZ. I can get common medals in the Wu S-333 blueprint. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that one. And these medical assistants provide medical training. Can get golden crescents, nice. VIP security. Oh, I can get some medical volunteers too. Probably more useful to do this one. Get more combat unit volunteers. Except that I have no one to send on that mission. Oh. Okay. I was just about to just go actually do the mission, but I can't see anything now. Well, good time to, oh, yeah, accept my rewards. Which includes combat unit staff. One guy. Not going to be enough to send on combat deployment missions, but... You're right. We will not... Oh, well, that's going to hurt, though. But, we will not tolerate being unsanitary, either. We take our sanitation very seriously. You will be clean or you will be gone. One of these guys is a doctor. Or he's on the medical team anyway. Oops. Just kind of bumped into the horse there. That bush, I thought it was an animal for a second there. Sakurai village or something. Is here. Oh crap, there's a guy right there. He's looking up here at these rocks too. But I think it's still the best way to go. I don't actually know if their sight is tied to their head or if it's tied to their body. Because their head looks around a lot. Sakra means rock in Arabic. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. I forgot that you probably... Do you speak Arabic? I think I heard you talking about that at one point. I forgot about that. Oh, you do? Okay. It's rock. Interesting. Oh, a flag. So, as I was trying to say before, and then I just interrupted myself, I think. There's sort of some things that are usually true whenever you're for each of these missions. One of those things is... Man, that guy's looking right over here. One of those things is that enemies that you want to kill or extract have berets, and the other one is if you have an objective or an intel file or something, it's usually in the place of the flag. Really hoping that guy wouldn't see me. I got a miraculous headshot on that guy. A+. I gotta be careful about my sound now. Crap. I was gonna pick up this guy and carry him around and put him in that outhouse, but I'm gonna have to extract him. Because that guy almost saw me.
Копейте, Дмитрий 6. Одного из
Oh, crap. Ah, he was hidden by the grass. I couldn't really... I can't believe I already got caught. I was trying to grab that guy. It's disappointing I couldn't grab him. Well, as long as I'm caught. I'm not sure if that guy actually saw me, or if he was just firing in my general location. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that.
Компания Дмитрий 9. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
So while they're looking over there, I'm gonna look for that flag. I don't remember what it was. I should have marked it.
Компания Дмитрий 6. Противник ушел из виду. Собираемся обыскать местность. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Они не могли уйти далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи. Штаб, штаб, это КП. По нам велся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ, но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Штаб, это КП. Ответьте. Штаб, ответьте. Штаб,
Oh, that's not what I meant.
штаб, это КП. Штаб, прием.
I'm so close to these guys. Wish I had marked that flag. I don't remember where it is. It's right there. You talking about this? You know what? Oh crap, I went the wrong way. You're right. It's right here.
Boss, that document you just got is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans, the colonel is supposed to join up with the tank unit of Waksin Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the move doesn't make things easy. Hurry, boss. I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
The fact that I was caught over on this side of the village doesn't make things easy either. How did I just hold somebody up? Did I just hold somebody up who was on a completely different floor? I think I did. He's up there. Good distraction. Oh no. There's a prisoner in here.
Прием! Это КП, понял. Проверьте окрестности. Конец связи.
I can't believe I held up somebody who was on a totally different floor. So, I want to go over here because I want that village to have absolutely nothing to do with this fight. If that village is involved, then I am going to be severely outnumbered. There is a stealthy way to do this mission. I'm not exactly sure what the best way to do this mission is, though. This is just the best way I know. Okay. Got a good vantage point. And there they are, right on time. No practice run for this.
Good work. Nice work. Keep it up. Just one tank left.
Just one shot left. And that didn't do it either. Yes, it did.
That's the
Yeah, I
way.
killed him. I wasn't going to, except that he was starting to try to drive past.
Good. You've completed the objective. Now get out of there. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
That was pretty fun. Fighting those tanks was pretty fun. I probably shouldn't have killed that guy, but, like, he just started to drive past, and I was afraid of him getting him away. I really didn't want to have to go inside that fort and look for him. It would have been an adventure, I guess.
This is B-Quad.
Actually, that probably would have helped me if I had done that. Called in the helicopter to help me fight it.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Interestingly, those tanks never actually knew where I was. They fired at me, but they didn't really know where I was. They just knew where the rockets were coming from.
Warning.
It still wouldn't have counted as I'm not sure what that would have counted as. I don't think it would have counted as getting spotted, though.
Mission complete. Great work.
Still codename Octopus.
The NGO that asked us to rescue wild animals isn't ready to take them in yet. So we had no choice but to build an animal conservation platform. The NGO said they'll cover all expenses, including the day-to-day housing and feeding costs. If you're interested, take a chopper over and have a look.
Finally. We do get a zoo, as he said.
Boss, if you got time on your hands, come spend it back at the base.
Hi, Crazy Twist.
If you're gone too long.
How's it going, Crazy Twist? Haven't seen you around here.
Boss, a certain scientist has contacted us, wanting to defect from the East. His name? He's Emmerich. That's right. The man we knew as Huey. We suspect he was complicit in the attack on Mother Base 9 years ago. He was working with Cypher. I've been waiting a long time for this. So I say, let's help Emmerich defect. Once he's here, we can sit down and catch up on old times. Emmerich is currently at Surak Power Plant. This is our chance. Boss, head for the power plant.
Crazy Twist, you play Splinter Cell also. I do play Splinter Cell now and then. I've never streamed it before, but I might do that sometime. I do like the Splinter Cell games. I haven't played much of them though. So it told me to come back here, but there's really nothing new here, as far as I can tell. I guess the only thing is the animal conservation platform. I do like the Assassin's Creed games. Those are fun. Assembly units, send them on missions. I've done this already, game. Thank you for the tutorial, I guess. Really wants me to send people on this VIP security mission. Okay. Hyper Origins? Yeah, pretty Hyper Origins. I haven't seen the new trailer. I need to look at that. Alright, some new staff. This guy is not worth it. No, thank you. No more troublemakers. Oh man, I really want Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm way into that one. Like that game looks amazing. Alright. So something really important just happened story-wise. Okay, there we go.
Didi, stay. Didi. Fully trained and ready for action. The rest is up to you. Didi, go! He's going with you.
Now we can finally bring D-Dog with us. Why the eye patch though? Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but he actually has a damaged eye, just like Snake.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants too. When he locates something, check your map.
Okay, so another important thing happened. We now have this side mission. Like Kaz was saying, they found Huey. They found Huey. He's at Serac Power Plant. We're gonna have to get there, which there is no drop point anywhere even close to that. So we're gonna have to go a long way in order to find him. But it's really important that we do it. So let's do it. Oh, actually, before that, I want to take a look at stuff to develop and make sure there isn't something really important. Nothing important really. We'll be able to make outfits for D-Dog that give him new abilities. I usually just like this one. Just the normal one. But the others can be fun too. But yeah, you see how he has like a scar around his eye? That eye doesn't really work. He has an eye missing just like Snake. I think I'm gonna load up with the sniper rifle and yeah, it's fine. Or I could wear the gold one. Why not? Forgot I'm gonna have to equip all this other stuff too. Yeah, it might be easier for me to just... Oh no, it'd be better for me to probably just do this. Let's see, how do I want this arranged? I guess I'll do the decoy up here. Smoke grenade down here. Hand grenade always needs to be on the left, because I always need that at a moment's notice. C4 can be there, I don't think, because that can be selected slowly. Directional mine can be there. Items, this always needs to be Phantom Cigar. This always needs to be night vision goggles. I have a very specific way I like to set this up. For down... Wait, I have a very specific way I like to set this up and I didn't follow it. That always has to be cardboard box. This has to always be night vision goggles. I think that has it in. You know, there's one more thing. I'm using mods, by the way. And one thing that I've been doing... No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it off. This will end up working against me, but one thing that I do is I have marking turned off in a specific way using a mod. And well, D-Dog is probably gonna do more harm than good right now, but I'll still show him off. Whatever. Let's do this in the morning. Probably would have been better to go with the sneaking suit. Oh well. I can't remember. Is there a cassette tape about Huey? No, there's not.
Diamond Dog's intel team specializes in information gathering, mainly human and SIGINT. They plant scouts and moles in the field. These operatives will blend into the local populace and work under the guise of a resident, or disguise themselves as travelers and ask around for information. They observe targets using various hidden bugs, cameras, and transmitters, and by tapping their satellite and phone communications. Analyzing all this information creates a clear picture of how wars and the PFs fighting them are changing. This data can also be used for threat assessment when deciding whether to accept contracts from certain clients. And during missions, the intel team keeps track of target locations and produces FOM predictions, reporting mission-critical information based on real-time remote observation of changes in the AO. What you hear from us over the radio is based on how we interpret the data gathered at
See
the
you,
command
Miso.
platform.
Thanks for
However,
joining me.
intel team operatives go unarmed in almost all situations to avoid revealing themselves to the enemy. Some will carry a knife, but most have nothing at all. As such, don't expect them to help you take on heavily armed adversaries like PF soldiers. Think of them as entirely passive in the hot zone. Plus, they use all manner of techniques to remain inconspicuous in the field. If you ever spot one, you'll have some serious explaining to do. So remember, their specialty is espionage. They may not be of use in a firefight, but when it comes to intel, they're pros.
Why do I stream at night? It's the most convenient thing for me. So, D-Dog marks enemies. Wait. But the problem is that he doesn't actually mark them. He does like a weird soft marking thing. Let me see if I can change my marking. Okay, warp to latest marker, print latest marker, print all markers. Is this what I was just at? Okay, there we go. So I'll turn the head markers on. There we go. So now you can see how, like, he marks enemies, so they have that little soft marking on them. The problem is that when he does that, it also gets rid of their FOM. So it actually makes it harder for me to know where they are if I have their head markers turned off. There is a female soldier here, which is unusual. This is only due to the Infinite Heaven mod. Sometimes, like, she also, if you notice, is wearing really heavy armor. It's because she's a, what's it called? A wild card. Those only appear in free roam, and their AI is way smarter, and they're way better equipped than everybody else around. And it's only through these wild cards that you can really get female soldiers, without, like, as just normal soldiers in the field. Normally, since it's a wild card, and she'd have better stats and abilities, and, like, she had some kind of skill, I'd be going after her, but I really want to hurry to the next mission, or to the next side op location, try to get after Huey, because that's when some really cool stuff happens, and I want to show it before I go to bed tonight. Okay. Well, it looks like there's gonna be some more stuff up ahead, so I'll just hoof it.
Sniper, where?
Yeah, I played this game before Crazy Twist. I'm trying not to spoil anything though.
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point? Boss, focus on your objective. You need to make contact with Emmerich. Get out of that sniper's kill zone and head to Serac power plant.
You're only on mission 16? Well, I've played this game like a million times, so... Well, not a million times. I've played it a lot, though. Alright, so this is really the first boss fight, I think, that I've had so far in this game. It's just some kind of sniper. Wait, where's she going? She's fast.
The enemy sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
But I know she's there because of D-Dog. So I just made that fall on her. I just heard her set up, but where is she? Oh crap! This is where D-Dog really shines. No hiding from dogs. Yeah, pretty much. Although she can be far enough away that D-Dog can't really tell where she is. Crap! She's right there. Did I hit her? I just did a blind fire thing at her. What? Is she healing like the end? You can actually hear her lens from her scope reflecting light as if that would make noise. But that's how it works in these games. Where is she? There she is. What? How did I see that? There's just some dirt kicking up there, and I knew she had to be somewhere in that area. Unfortunately, you can't actually hold her up. I've tried. Oh no, I can't get up that way. Really? Is there a way up there? There might not be. By the time I'd... Ugh.
Those abilities of hers. No doubt about it.
Somewhere.
She has to be one of the Skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher. Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
She jumped a really long way.
Female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her. She's one of the Skulls. Hurry up and kill her. No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here. Boss. Boss.
Well, doesn't this look familiar?
You're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base. Good word, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here. Let's find out what she really is. This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home. This is the boss's decision. I'll send the extraction chopper. Boss, you know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed.
So I could have put that up to a vote as to whether I could kill her or not, because you can shoot her during that scene.
This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
But it saves me a lot of trouble to just go ahead and do this.
Boss, no.
Gaining altitude.
It's not really a retry. You can actually go through the whole game without her, without ever having extracted her here, but you'll miss out on a lot of stuff. So I'd end up coming back, just replaying the mission so that I could get her, so that I could extract her. It would be effectively a retry for me.
Slipped the line, huh? Shame. She's one of a kind. Fine by me. We don't need her type. Boss, we need to talk. Get back to base. Everything else can wait.
I did pretty good on that one. What do you mean by Batman? Yeah, that's true. That was a very Batman way of leaving.
Confirm. One bogey on our 6. Steady at 0.4 miles. It's tailing us.
Don't lead it back to Mother Base.
Roger. We'll shake it off. fun on this base. Boss, she's with Cypher. Thermals! Clear. Seize her. Fire! Miller! She saved the boss.
She was saving herself. Fire! Put her in the cell. Boss. Keep an eye on her.
Right. Take her away. What are you waiting for? Move!
Boss, you are going to regret this. That woman...
I know. She knows our location. Either way, one of these days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
So, we found that sniper. Fun
Boss,
fact.
about the sniper you extracted, quiet. We set up a cell for her on the medical platform. The medical team is looking into her abilities. I'll let you know if they learn anything. And boss, leave Miller to me. If we manage to get some intel out of Quiet, that should satisfy him. In the meantime, get on the chopper. You need to head back to Afghanistan. Make contact with Emmerich.
First, I want to take a look at the medical platform again. So I think it's really funny that in all of these, in so many Metal Gear games, there's always that scene, there's always that shot where you got Snake standing over someone with a gun. It happened in Metal Gear Solid 1 with Sniper Wolf. It happened in Metal Gear, it happened in MGS3 with the boss. Oh, and there she is. This is what the cage is for. That's where she's staying. She is currently sunbathing. This seems kind of inhumane, but well... There was one other thing I wanted to show off. It's
Roger.
new. It may not let me do it.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Because I think as soon as I get it on the helicopter, it's going to decide, oh, you want to go back to Afghanistan.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Okay, it looks like it might work. Let's take a look at the animal conservation platform. Yeah, you have to do like a certain order of side ops. I'll get to that eventually. I definitely won't be doing that tonight. That takes a really long time. Excuse me. I guess there's not going to be a whole lot left tonight. Because it's just about 11, or just 15 minutes until 11. So we probably won't be able to rescue Huey tonight. So this is actually for birds, but I haven't caught a single bird yet. But there are 2 other platforms. First thing next week, yeah. There we go, here's some sheep that I rescued. You cannot pet them, unfortunately. But, what's this cassette tape? Goat bleats. If somebody thinks they see you, and you're out in the wild, you can play this on your speaker. And they'll think, oh, it was just a goat, and they'll leave you alone. Or if you're in a, I don't really know exactly what this does, but I suspect it's for if you're hiding in an outhouse. You can play this. That was the cassette tape I really wanted from, aside from the Kids in America one. It's in the same place. And then there's another one that I got, that I don't remember when I got. If you play this in Afghanistan over your speaker, it'll make nearby Soviet soldiers go to sleep. I've never actually done it, but I've read that's what it does. I don't think there's a single bird in there. Need to catch more birds. Note that there were only 2 sheep, even though I've extracted like 6. It doesn't actually matter. It'll only have 2 of, or like, it'll have very, very few of each animal. I'm fairly certain I've extracted more than just sheep. but I don't see anything else. I'm not completely certain. Yeah, I don't see any other animals. Oh wait, here we go, wolves. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any cassette tapes related to wolves. I could be wrong. Oh. A new poster. I'm gonna need that, actually. As for, oh, what I need those posters for? Yeah, I've showed this before, but you can put posters, but this is actually a sideways poster. I can just leave this somewhere. And enemies will be mesmerized by it. It's pretty great. I think I destroyed it. Oh well.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Alright.
Gaining altitude.
And I really want to rescue Huey now, but I know it's too late. Did you just want to start with Kids in America? Like, with the chorus?
Like your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.
Alright. Is there anything that I need to do development-wise really quick? Yes. Definitely yes. The standard sneaking suit with bulletproof ceramic plates fitted or inserted throughout to act as heavy combative protective gear, greatly enhancing protection for the wearer. This really has nothing to do with the sneaking suit. It's just it just makes you have higher defense, I guess. It takes longer for you to... It takes a lot more to kill you if you wear that. So that's a good thing to have. I don't really like how it looks though, so I don't wear it very often. And let's go ahead and send people on this mission. A lot bigger a combat unit now. Already. Alright. Still haven't made contact with Emmerich. Uh... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm at the very least just gonna drop down here, and then maybe we can quit from the open world, and that way it'll be a lot more. It'll be a lot more obvious what we left off doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back to the regular bionic arm because I don't actually like the golden arm at all. The horse would really be way better for this long trek, but I can always drop with a vehicle. It is midnight in game, and it is just about 11 here in the Central Time.
Be careful down there, boss.
So I think we're gonna say good night and
Good dog.
good dog. We're gonna say that too. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's been fun. I had a pretty good stream. I think it was a pretty good stream tonight. I'm glad that we got to move forward and, well, sort of. We got to see a little bit of semi-story related content with extracting Quiet. That's not really important to the main thread of the story, but it is more story content in its own side thing. And so that's fun. And we know where Huey is, and we're on our way there. So, we made progress, even though it kind of felt like a lot of it didn't really have much. But anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. It was fun. And I'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.